First, I should say a word what I think about the games in general, that being Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And I think this will be very, very faithful remakes. I made a video back in the day, my first video on this YouTube channel. I made about what you should expect from Gen 4 remakes, and that was before we knew that this would be faithful remakes, so I got a few things wrong, but I still suggest watching it. The video is horrible, but I think I do make a few good points there, and they haven't really released much information on that game ever since. And I think that is just because there's nothing to announce. There is no big features being added. There's no big features returning, such as character customization or mega evolution. Don't expect that, even though there will be some merchandise leaks. Remember that other aspects of the Pokemon franchise also exist, and most of the merchandise that you saw releasing, like Mega Lucario, was for the anime and such. But then, that said, there will be, of course, some minor cool quality of life stuff that was missing from the original, and features that we have gotten in Pokemon games since that can't really be taken away and are just good for the games in general. Things like this include like Fairy type, I think also the better shiny odds, critical captures, and the fact that you get experience points from capturing a Pokemon. But that said, what kind of questions do I have remaining? Hello guys, gals and gamers, and welcome back to another video. This week we will be covering the 5 biggest questions I have about Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl that I just want answered. But before we begin, I would like to remind you guys to like this video, please subscribe, also comment down below because I want to start a discussion with my videos, so I would really appreciate if you comment something nice down below. I'm sure that I will reply to you. And also, if you want to do something extra nice, please share this video with your friends or family, whoever is interested in this video. So I also appreciate extra views. There will be videos every Monday, so stay tuned for those. But now let's get to the actual topic of this video. So Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Originally, I wanted this week to do a video about the Xenoblade 3 rumors because I have not talked about Xenoblade in a while. But at the same time, I am a big Pokemon fan, and this Friday, I made the huge mistake after work of checking Twitter. And on Twitter, I saw that Pokemon Company had released a tweet saying that, hey, we are announcing that Pokemon Presents will be having, well, a presentation this Wednesday, and it will be the biggest Pokemon Presents that we have ever had, which is 28 minutes. I think the other ones have been like sometimes 10 minutes long, maybe 21 at most. And now we will get much more information about Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, Legends Arceus, and more. But if that presentations have come and gone, I think these questions that I will be asking will still be relevant. I do not think we will get good answers to all of these, even any of these. The first question is, will the Pokedex be fixed? And I know I'm not talking about Sword and Shield controversies, I'm not talking about Dexit. I'm talking about the Pokedex in the original Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I think the Pokedex there was one of the biggest flaws in the original games, and that was because there was a lack of fire types. And that has me thinking, will there be a different Pokedex this time? Will we see different Pokemon? I still think that the majority of Pokemon, or basically all the Pokemon we will see, are from the first 4 generations, and you can't have any other Pokemon in that game. But will there be other Pokemon that were not in the originals? What about the Game Boy Advance insertion Pokemon? In the originals, if you were playing on DS Lite, you could insert a GBA Game Boy Advance Pokemon game to the console. And also at the same time, you could have a DS cartridge in that console. So if both were connected, you would get some extra Pokemon appearing on routes depending on what game it was. And that was a cool mechanic, but that obviously can't be done anymore because the Switch can't read Game Boy Advance games, unfortunately. So will those be included in some way in the Pokedex now? And what about the Pokemon that we got in Pokemon Platinum? Will we get some more Pokemon? That's the first question. Next question. What will happen to these locations? There's a lot of cool locations in Sinnoh that I kind of doubt will return. These being, the first one is the Great Marsh, or otherwise known as the Safari Zone of Sinnoh. And I'm not sure if this will return. I would be glad if it did. But at the same time, when was the last time we had Safari Zone in a Pokemon game? A proper Safari Zone. That was in Gen 4. That was when Heart Gold and Soul Silver released. In Pokemon Black and White, we just didn't have any. In Black and White 2, nowhere to be seen. In Pokemon X and Y, we had Friend Safari, which was nothing like a regular Safari Zone at all, in no way whatsoever. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, the original games had a Safari Zone, but this one just had a route with a Safari theme. There were no unique mechanics that you know and love about the Safari Zone. It was just another route where you could go and battle Pokemon and maybe catch them if you'd like. In Sun and Moon, nowhere to be seen. In Generation 8, Sword and Shield, nowhere to be seen. So that's why I'm a bit doubtful that Safari Zone will return now. But what will happen to it? Will there be a new location this time? Like in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, where they had a Go Park instead. I don't know, but if there will be some replacement for Safari Zone, I hope it's kinda similar and also fun. The next up is, the next location is Game Corner. And the age rating for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl has already been revealed. And let's just say, if Game Corner was included as it was in the originals, I think the age rating would be much higher. So I don't think it will return. Maybe they will replace it with some minigame arcade. Hopefully they will not do the same thing as they did in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, where they'll just have an empty building saying, sorry, we have closed business. That was a bit sad, wasn't it? And the last location I want to talk about is Pal Park. Pal Park was used again in collaboration with the GBA games. It was a place where you could transfer your Pokemon from the GBA games to your DS games, and obviously there is no need for that place since we have Pokemon Home, and again the Switch unfortunately can't connect to a GBA, which is unfortunate. So what will be replacing it? I don't know. Third question, is there some connection to Pokemon Legends Arceus? I mean, the games are releasing just a few months apart. Both are set in the same region, just different eras of time. And I'm just talking about like clever nods or Easter eggs in the game. That kind of connection. I'm talking about some specific massive story or lore connection. Maybe have an Arceus event, like they meant to have an Arceus event in the original Diamond and Pearl, but that was never released. Or I think it was just Platinum, I'm not sure. I'm not that big of a nerd, I don't know everything in detail. But there could be like an Arceus side story after you complete the main game of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Kinda like they had a side story after completing Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, where you could go catch Rayquaza and fly with him into space and catch Deoxys, or in Ultra Sun and Moon, where you could go to the Festival Plaza and celebrate Pride Month with Rainbow Rocket. Maybe some side story like that involving Arceus that would tie into Legends Arceus. Or maybe there's a big mechanic that could be like a good connection between those two games. if they are connected in some way. If there's like a save file of Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, you get some cool mechanic in Legends Arceus and vice versa. Something that could be possibly put there to replace Power Park. Maybe, maybe not. Next question. What's the Pokemon Home connectivity like? And yeah, it's another one about connectivity, kinda connected to the other one. But can you transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl to Pokemon Home, and from Pokemon Home can you transfer to Pokemon Gen 4 Remakes? That's the question, and you might be thinking, why am I asking this? Because, well, it's not sure. We don't know how the transfers will work in long term, since this isn't like a fully mainline game. And Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee didn't have it. You could only transfer from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee to Pokemon Home and not vice versa. So it was a bit weird. I think is very likely that it will go both ways, but it's just like, confirmation would be nice. Yeah. And the last question I have on this list is that, what do these games really mean for the future of the franchise? That is, I think, the biggest question. We know that we are getting a new developer that is handling these games. It's not Game Freak anymore. Will that be a continuing trend? I do not know. Will there be other companies that can handle Pokemon remakes or Pokemon side games? Possibly. Well, side games we have already seen for a very long time, that some other companies have done these, but what about the mainline games that are not like the whole new generation games, like remakes, or maybe some other Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee style games? I think it would be great. I think change is good, and having more companies involved definitely would give Game Freak more time, and Game Freak doesn't make good games when they are limited on time usually. That's what I feel. But if they are given enough time to work on a really good project they are proud to work on, they can do some really amazing stuff. So what does it mean for the future of this franchise? Obviously, Game Freak is working on Legends Arceus right now, and I think that is deliberate, that they just felt obligated to make a proper Gen 4 remake and just gave that to another company so they can work on improving their talents and making something different that the fans would also want. So, I don't know. It's an interesting question to think about, and I think this is just a promising thing for the future of Pokemon, but feel free to disagree with me in the comments below. But that's all I have to say about this topic. Those are all of the questions I have for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Not about Legends Arceus. I have so many more questions about those games, but maybe for another day after the Pokemon Presents is dealt with. So what do you guys think? Did I miss any good questions? Is there anything else you have been wondering about these games? Let's have a discussion down in the comments. And also, while you're at it, please again, like and subscribe. Check out my other videos too if you are interested in those. That's it from me this time. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.